Real Estate, and Lenny with the Claypool Group and the Reitz team. Hey, this is Greg Reitz Live.com with Corb and Claypool at Claypool Group Vero Mortgage here in Fresno, both out of Fresno, Clovis, Madera area. And Corbin, I'm glad you're with us today, man. Let's give them
Thank you for having me, man.
Right? Market and loan update.
Yep. Thank you for having me. Excited to bring some good programs and a market update to you guys, and let's get into it.
Absolutely. So let me give them just a couple minutes here on the real estate market. We do a big market update, right, Corbin, the first 8 days of the month when we get all the stats out for the previous month. So we did one in the beginning of September for the month of August when the numbers come in. I have some in-month numbers for you. Sellers, buyers. We're talking about the Fresno County, Madera County, Central Valley area, but Madera and Fresno County consistently here. All right. Listings are up. We were running about 1,300 to 1,400 listings. Let's call it 1,400 for the last 4 or 5 months, which was low. We should have about 2,200 listings in a normal real estate market. We have went up now for the last 60 days, and we've been right around that 1,650 listing mark, 1,650 plus or minus a few. So that's an increase of over 22%. I'm going to call it 25% in listings in the last couple months. So buyers, good news, more inventory. More inventory means better pricing, more choices, less offers against you. Sellers, you're still below the average market amount of active listings of 2,200. You're at 1,650. So there's still a shortage of listings. So you still get a reasonable price for your home. So sellers are winning and buyers are winning in a market like this. That's the good news. So that's right on that. Marketing time has slowed down, or average time to an acceptable offer was up at about 47 beginning of the year. We went down to about 34. Now we're back to about 38, 39 days on the market. A normal market is between 35 and 47 days. 40, 45 days is a normal market. So we're almost there to a normal market. Still a little bit advantage for the seller, but it's pretty balanced right now. It's a great time for buyers to take advantage, getting opportunities. Plenty of choices. Find the right home at the right price and the time that you want. And that's great. So that's all I've got on the real estate side. Keep it clean and easy for these buyers and sellers out there. Corbin, what do you got?
Yeah, so let's just talk about some programs that buyers can benefit from right now. We'll go into a couple down payment assistance for our first-time home buyers. We have the CalHFA product, which is a great program. We have a client right now, couldn't qualify, was going to other lenders. The other lenders were telling them, oh, you don't qualify for these programs. We actually got them approved for a CalHFA loan, and they only have to come out of pocket $3,000. And the best part about this is their buyer's agent is getting their closing costs covered by the seller. So this person is getting into the home for absolutely nothing. Now, with a CalHFA loan, you do have to eventually pay that back, but it's a silent second and a silent third, meaning there's no monthly payment on it. We can go into more detail of that if you have specific questions. Another great program that we have is the GSFA Platinum program, which is very similar to the CalHFA in some ways. The only difference is it's not a silent second on the back end. You actually do have a monthly payment on it. And then last but not least, we have the California Dream for All. It's not out yet. You guys have probably heard about this program. They're giving up to 20%. And by the way, that's not just for down payment. That's for down payment and closing costs. So you can actually get all of your costs covered with the California Dream for All. And they are saying that is going to come out again in 2024. And last time it only lasted about 2 to 3 weeks. I had a lot of clients pre-approved and excited about this program. And out of all the clients that were pre-approved, only one of them actually got a house with the California Dream for All. So my suggestion to you is if that's a product that you are interested in, get pre-approved now, have an idea of what that looks like so that when that time comes around, you're ready to, pull the trigger on that. So that's really all I got on the different loan programs. Of course, there's also a 2-1 buy down, which is essentially getting your interest rate 2% lower. The fact that Greg had mentioned that listings are staying on the market a little bit longer right now means that you may have a little bit more negotiating power in getting the seller to pay for some of your closing costs. And we can use those closing costs to prepay your interest for the first 2 years. So let's say that the market rate was 7%. I'm just throwing a number out there. It's different in every scenario. That means for the first year, your rate would be 5%. The second year, 6%. And then it would go to the true market rate at 7%, all funded by the seller without any of you paying your own money to get that lower interest rate for that time being. And the thought of it is you'll be able to refinance that property once rates come down. So hopefully you don't actually ever have to hit a 7%. If you do, well, that's just the market rate of where it is right now anyways. And then best case scenario, you can actually refinance that down. Last thing I want to add is with the seller prepaying that interest, that money goes into a little escrow account for you, essentially. Not an escrow account, but it's similar to that. You could think of it like a piggy bank. And let's say that you refinance a year later, that money's still in there and can be used towards a principal pay down for that 2-1 buy down program. So you never lose any of that money. It's all going towards the interest on that to prepay your interest. Or if you refinance beforehand, it's going down into a principal down. So hopefully that was informative. If you have any questions on the programs we offer or anything we can help with, you can reach out to me anytime.
Yeah, there's some great programs out there. We're getting buyers into a lot of homes right now. We have Corbin has a numerous amount of transactions. We have 16, 17 transactions on the board. So when they say the real estate market isn't good, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. The market's doing great. Our agents in here at the Reitz team and the Claypool group working as our go-to lender are like this, joined at the hip, and we are cranking out the transactions with the buyers. We give them one-on-one attention. We sit down as the real estate side of it. We typically meet the clients first, show them property, then get them over to the lender so they know, like, and trust us. Corbin takes over. Typically, he'll meet with you in person. If you're high speed, then he'll do it digitally. Otherwise, he'll meet with you in person and put everything together. Then you know that you can know, like, and trust us. And we have phenomenal success doing it that way. And it's working great. Everybody's very excited to be working with us and us with the public out there.
Fantastic.
It's just a great time to buy and sell. It's perfect. And with these loan programs and opportunities for the buyers and sellers to get what they're looking for, it's time to go, huh?
100%. People just got used to a 2 or 3% rate. And I just want to say something. That's not a normal rate. That rate will likely never come back, ever. Maybe down the road, 15 years, when there's another anomaly that happens in the economy, maybe that would, maybe it'd come down then. But you have to remember that was the cause of quantitative easing, which is a big word, but all that means is the government was buying mortgages, okay? Mortgage-backed securities, but we're just going to say mortgages to make it easy. That was artificially lowering the interest rates. We will not have interest rates for, at that point for a very long time. 7% historically is a normal rate.
Yeah, so 5.5 to 7 is normal.
Exactly.
My first two homes, 1997, my interest rate was 6.25%. And in 2005, when I got my second home, it was 5.75%, and I couldn't wait to sign.
Exactly. I remember that.
Normal.
Yep.
So we're going to be in this spot for a long time. It may go down a year and a half, probably to 5.5, whatever it might be. So the thing is, you purchase, invest in the home now. Quit throwing away your money on rent buyers. $2,500 a month rent over a year while you wait for the rates to drop from 6.75 to 5.75. That difference is about $350 on a $400,000 a month payment. That's $4,200 a year. Your home is going to go up $35,000 to $400,000 in 1 year. So $435 for the house. You're paying $35,000 more. That $350, you're paying more than that for the $335,000 more increase in the price of the house. So you lose again, and you lose $30,000 for rent over the year, and you lose again because you lost the equity. The builder got it. You lose again because you got a higher payment, even though the rates went down. You lose again because you're not taking advantage of the tax advantages, right?
100%.
All of those reasons, and there's more. So it's a great time to invest and buy in real estate. All right, Corbin, that's it for me. My number, it's Greg Reitz, Reitz Real Estate Team, and our team's waiting here for your call and text, 559-260-1777, 559-260-1777, WrightzTeamFresnoMadera.com, WrightzTeamFresnoMadera.com. Corbin, give it up. What do you got?
Yeah. 559-313-5819 is my phone number. You guys can call, text anytime. We're right here across from Woodward Park off of Fort Washington Road. You could walk into our office pretty much anytime. We're here from 8 to 5. So More than happy to help you guys out with anything or any questions that you may have. And thank you, Greg, for having me on. It's an honor, and I'm excited to do the next one.
We're going to do the next one in first week of the month in October, so we'll give them a full update. Hang on, I'm going to get off the podcast here. To the public, have a great day. We're here to serve.